Welcome to this commentary. I'm Darlanio, and this is game 2 between Tarson and Moon, and I hope you are ready for this game. It is played out on TSL3 Metalopolis, and if you haven't seen game 1, you should watch it right away, because this is a continuing development from that game. A game where Tarson was able to take on Moon, even though Moon has a commanding lead in bases. So if you want an instructional game seeing how to take on the Zergling, Baneling, Mutalisk build that was used by Moon, as Terran you should go watch that game right away to learn how to crush your opponent. Moon is doing that extractor trick to get that extra, as you can see he used this Vespin Geyser, to get that extra drone out fast, and now his overlord is here to help out. Something that you might be able to explain to me is why you want all these hotkeys for your first hatchery. I can't figure that out myself, so please tell me, why do you want that many hotkeys? This looks more similar to what I use, even though I don't have 8, 9 and 0 for hotkey for my command center. One SCV hotkeyed as well. I can tell you that I use 3 for barracks, just as Tarson does. And that barracks is, by the way, over here and is finishing. And this ramp is almost completely locked down. We can also see that Tarson is getting that second hatchery. And that is before his spawning pool, so this is a fast expand. He's getting gas as well, still no spawning pool, and there it is, sorry. He was getting that spawning pool, even if I couldn't see it. That would have been dangerous, but it's almost finished now. And I guess one overlord is getting the pain from a marine here. Okay, not much happening right now. You can watch the production tab, seeing that we get a reactor on something over here. I guess that's the barracks, and that he will be pumping Hellions out of that factory as soon as it's finished using that reactor. For now it's Marines getting out of that barracks. Guess it's no Marines right now since he's building that reactor, but okay. Metabolic boost being researched. That's good. Speed for the Zerglings, make them speedlings and make them a lot harder to kill if you're a marine. Yeah, I was right when guessing that he was going to use that reactor for that factory. Hellions are quite good. He's getting this tech lab now, and that will also be used by the factory later on, both for siege tank, but first to get those blue pre-igniter flames on those Hellions. And that of course is to make them even more lethal when harassing those poor drones that are just peacefully getting those minerals that are so important in this game. Okay, for all you new players out there, there are 2 resources in StarCraft 2. Minerals, which is your basic resource, and you also have this gas that's green here, and that is used for more technology advanced units and for research. So these Hellions, for example, cost 100 minerals. Quite expensive, but really fast units, and with those pre-igniter flames they are really horrifying against poor Zerg players like Moon, who is being attacked by 4 Hellions right now. 1 Hellion going down there, so that's 100 minerals lost. But on the other hand, 2 kills by that, 1 kill by that, so 3 kills by those Hellions, and that might not just be Zerglings. It's possibly 2 drones among those. Maybe just 1, but anyway, it's a good deal to get those drones killed by losing 1 Hellion. And now 5 Hellions. Taking position up here at the Selnaga Tower. Selnaga Tower is a good thing to hold on to get good vision of the map. You can see Tarson having 5 Hellions here to check out what can be seen from that Selnaga Tower, and this Selnaga Tower is being held by Moon and his 1 Zergling, or Speedling I should say. Tarson is also attacking with Banshees. Banshees is a good unit for Terran to rush to, but they are expensive and you don't want to lose them. They can be used for harassment like this, and since they are invisible, or at least being able to cloak for some time, they can be... There goes the energy, so this Banshee will possibly get lost, yes. But they are able to do much damage. And this Viking, also good unit when fighting Zerg, can be used to take out those overlords, those pesky overlords. That works just the same way as supply depots. Okay, for your more strategically advanced players, these Hellions are scouting around, checking for a 3rd base. Tarson knows that this natural is up and that the main base is here. But he needs to know if there's any ninja expansion or if the Zerg player is doing something nasty somewhere. And that Zergling got killed. So by owning the map he is able to stop things like this. The 3rd expansion for Moon will not be that easy to get up. As we can see, Moon is moving around with his Speedlings to this side, getting ready to attack these Hellions. He wants to take them out fast, since Speedlings actually take a lot of damage from the Hellions. And if Tarson had made the attack move on the ground instead of attacking the hatchery, he would be able to take those Zerglings out. But that mistake cost him 4 Hellions. And this Banshee is now cloaked, so the Queen can't see it. Taking a lot of damage from it, and we see Mutalisks arriving here. Is there an overseer somewhere? No, there are detection in the form of spore colonies. But they are back here. Spore crawler, I should say. Spore colonies is from StarCraft 1. Meanwhile, Tarson is getting his expansion up and saturated. As we can see, he's starting to build those important refineries to get that gas. Gas that he has so far used up for his Banshees and research. More siege tanks coming out as well, those costs gas as well, and this Viking. The Zerg player was able to get that 3rd base, so it's about equal, I should say, even though Moon is at 119 supply. If you compare the units, you can see 68 harvesters compared to 44. So I should say it's about equal. Zerg needs to harvest more and produce more units to be equal, since the units are a bit more easy to kill. Like this Queen that will go down, even though this detector was here helping out. But there goes the Banshee. And that's a big unit for the Terran player right now. 3 siege tanks here, 3 medevacs, and those will help immensely to keep these marines alive when these Mutalisks attack. Let's see, he is going to scout very little with those speedlings before they get killed by the siege tanks. We have a speedling down here which will be able to hold off that expansion for some time. Okay, that extractor cost 5 more minerals than necessary. 30 instead of 25. As you can see, it's quite good to have medevacs up in the air, repairing those, healing those marines. Banelings, lots of them as well, 25. And I guess there was a few more coming there. So this large group of banelings and speedlings will possibly bring havoc to this army now when it's moving into the area of Moon. Moon is at 181 out of 186 and Tarson is at 137. Maxed out. But he is no longer maxed out as we see those banelings take out those siege tanks in a few seconds. Lots of marines getting killed, and the remaining marines being chased by speedlings and banelings, no of them surviving at all. So Tarson is at 97, he is now at 99 out of 153. Moon didn't lose that much, he is at 167 now out of 186. And as we can see, the attack goes on here. Several Zerglings, speedlings getting killed by the tanks here. But here comes the offensive. A lot of speedlings moving in, as well as these Mutalisks and an Overseer, able to see any Banshee or Ghost that the Terran might have been able to produce and cloak. More banelings being morphed. And even more speedlings moving in here. And as we can see, there's a line here of overlords checking out every unit passing it. So I would say that Moon has a complete control over his part of the map, knowing if any units get into his side of the map. Just need to keep an eye on the minimap to see that. Right now he is probably not watching the minimap more than half of the time. The rest of the time he is watching his army bringing havoc to the Terran workforce. Not many of them surviving that attack. 5 of them there. As we can see, he was not able to take out the 3rd base, but he was able to bring this armory down to burning status, and this orbital command is in the orange. And as a Zerg player, he has no problem sacrificing his units, especially not his banelings. That's what they are used for. And this poor medevac might not be able to land and get those units out. 3 Mutalisks, probably not upgraded since they weren't. Okay, upgraded to level 1. They were not able to get that medevac down. No armor upgrading that medevac. These poor marines were no match for the large army of banelings and speedlings, and now this 3rd base will probably get it. Yeah, the worker force is getting killed fast by those banelings. 1 SV and 1 E-mule were able to survive, and that E-mule just timed out there. So the Terran is really low right now on SVs, 40 compared to the 89 drones. That's real bad. Moon is attacking this attack force from several angles and also killing a lot of Marines here with his Metalisks. Medevacs bring them up and move into some sort of safety here between the missile turrets, but anyway the one with the Marines get killed and those Marines are lost. I guess Moon already had that achievement, Raining Blood, but if he didn't, he got it now. Okay. More banelings forming here. Tarson able to keep mining up on the two bases which still have minerals. So speedlings attacking this workforce, making them fight back. Even more speedlings moving in here. And with his 6 bases, now also 1 gold base, he is able to produce a lot of units just attacking and harassing Tarson into madness, I should say. I would have GG'd this game a long time ago, having to face this destruction and terror from the Zerg player. But Tarson is a pro player. He is able to keep his head cool and keep trying to defend a lot longer than me. He's actually able to attack this gold base, and this hatchery will go down, while these Zerglings and Broodlings are chasing him. I guess it was only Broodlings there, sorry. And he's holding on to this 3rd base. He has his attack force here ready to defend as well. But this siege tank is falling to these Metalisks. And as we can see, Moon has no problem sacrificing his units. Tarson has 56 out of 161 to Moon's 173 now, so Moon is in a commanding lead. Supply-wise at least. 20 workers for Tarson and 85 workers for Moon. That speaks for itself. When will Tarson give this up? There are Zerg everywhere. Maybe he should go Nova, but he has no artifact to use in this case. And this natural is being brought down, and these Zerglings are moving into his main base. Moon lost 1 overlord and got supply blocked, but that's no real problem for him. Tarson says GG and leaves the game. All his bases will soon be Moon's. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this game. Even though Tarson made this drop trying to retaliate, he was not able to keep any pressure up these Marines, and Medevac would soon have been killed. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the game too. Please stay tuned for game 3. Thanks for watching. Bye.